right, guys, what is going on? Whew. We are back in Massachusetts here. It is October 11th, 11 o'clock in the morning, and I have 0 cameras in this piece of woods here. It's about 12 acres, give or take. It's basically this big oak grove with some pines in it that transitions right off of this big swamp. I did some scouting here in the off season, found a bunch of beds in the swamp, found some fairly old scrapes, some old rubs in this area, but I didn't really put any cameras in here because it just really didn't stick out to me. It's a beautiful spot. There's a bunch of runs in here. It's just a really tight corridor in here. And yeah, I'm excited. I brought my Hawk Apex platform and my sticks. We're gonna hang a set, and then hopefully we come back in here tonight. I'm gonna freshen up some scrapes. There were some scrapes that I found in here in the off season. Maybe there's some fresh scrapes that we can find, but so far it's looking good. We're on a run right now, basically an intersection, which is probably where I may even hang a set. But I'm feeling good, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully everyone enjoyed that first episode of that Big Buck Down. All right, I'm a big fan of scents, and I really try to keep it local. I'm not sponsored by anybody or anything like that. You know, I'm a customer because I believe in a product. I've been using Nor'easter game calls scent throughout the summer and whatnot, and it's been fantastic. But another scent that I love to use, which I'm gonna incorporate today, is Backyard Scents 200-pound interdigital gland scent. And you can actually see the glands in this stuff. But we're going to apply this right now along with some licking branch scent for preorbital, the preorbital glands and whatnot. And I got a good feeling. I love using Backyard Scents in October and like during the rut. It's local. It's only an hour away from where we currently are. But I love using this. I love using the Nor'easter game call scent. And I can't be any more happier than to, just buy local, guys. Buy local. All right, we got the scrape freshened up, licking branch freshened up. We put preorbital gland scent from a buck and a doe on the branches, the licking branches. We put that 200-pound interdigital scent right into the scrape, followed by some doe interdigital scent as well. Now we're gonna figure out a tree to set up in, and then we're out of here. We're coming back for the evening. So we're in our saddle right here. These bucks, I believe, and does are bedding up over this way to the west. It looks like they're trickling through here quite a bit because there's runs everywhere. Look at the runs everywhere. To our left, and it's a southwest wind, so the wind is blowing this way from the south. You can see a massive run right there. We got our scrape right there, and we got our other scrape right over there. And then that's behind us. So you kind of get an idea of why I set up like this. I wanted to get in this tree to basically split these runs up right down the middle, keep the scrapes to my strong side so I don't have to mess around with my bow and get it to my weak side. And hopefully if they do trickle in from my weak side, they're cutting in front of us going to that scrape. And then we have a perfect shot as soon as they cross our tree. coming in here blind. I have 2 does to my east right now, and then I have a doe that just worked up this creek to my north. If one of these does come in, it's not even 4 o'clock. I may just hit one and then sit until dark and hopefully see if we can get a buck. But I got a friend of mine, Dave. His wife has cancer. He's not going to be able to get out as much. I'd love to get a doe down for him and donate all the meat to him. That doe came basically right from behind us and looped right around us. Strong side, 22, 23 yard shot. There was an opening right here. I should have stopped her. That's my mistake. I should have stopped her. I should have gave her the quick little meh or whatever it may have been and stopped her. I did under my breath, but it wasn't loud enough. She continued to walk. It looked like I was able to stuff that arrow in that front shoulder. Shot was a little high though. My fault. Should have stopped her. Did not stop her like I should have done and been a little louder and a little more vocalized. But hey, we're all learning. That was a learning moment for me. Looking back at the footage now, I'm like, oh, why didn't I just stop her a little better? But that's on me. All right, guys, getting out of the stand a little early tonight, but it is now 6:25. She's been bedded up on that ridge since 3:55. Hopefully she's expired. We're just gonna take it slow and see what results of this. So let's get it. Guys, so like I said, the first shot, the initial shot was not the best shot, and we make mistakes as hunters, and the most important thing is following up our mistakes and making right. I'm glad I got out of the set early because I was able to find a bunch of blood. I was able to track her basically 180 yards from where the initial shot hit her. She was laying down in a bunch of brush. The reason I knew that is because I could see the green knock in her. I was able to follow up a second shot. I'm sorry I didn't get that on film, but it was a solo hunt. I was by myself. The most important thing is she's not suffering. We were able to follow up a not so great shot into a harvest by just relentless grind and never giving up on these beautiful animals. Beckett, how excited are you? You excited? We're able to enjoy this as a family, and one thing I took away from this was don't rush a shot. Make sure you stop deer. But one thing I know that we'll always have is a relentless grind, and we're never going to ever give up.